think we're live.
Hello, hello.
Hi, friends. Creative business builders.
That is Christy.
Who's trying to pull up the live stream so I can see the comments.
And I'm Kara, and we are with Creative Business Builders, and we help creative entrepreneurs automate their tech so they can get back to making pretty things.
Yeah, we have been doing a month of lives. We are nearing the end of our month of lives, but we have had so much fun with you guys for the last 4 weeks, just giving you tips and tricks each day to help you move a little bit further in your business. Just quick tips, tricks that you can implement immediately to grow whatever platform we're chatting about that day.
Yes. And today is Instagram.
We're going to talk about stories. We are going to talk about Instagram stories. Who, I want to know, raise your hand in the comments. Are you scared of Instagram stories, or do you not like Instagram stories? So you hate them, don't you?
Second. I'm the second. I'm not on 24/7. Like, I'm not ready to be, that's my biggest problem with Insta stories.
So I heard the other day, I don't remember where I heard it at, but my generation is kind of the last generation that grew up without social media. Like when I came through, I didn't have social media in high school. So, but the next 4 or 5 years after me, they did grow up with social media. And so they grew up with always sharing. And I'm not I'm right there with you. I'm not always on. I don't want to share my entire life. It's just not something that I want to do. I don't even posting on Facebook is so awkward to me. I don't do it. I don't care what you're eating for dinner. So I know you don't care what I'm eating for dinner. So that's just kind of how I feel about it.
You dropping some truth bombs today.
And so when you are using your social media to grow your business, you need to have a plan and a action plan in place, because you can't just be all willy-nilly posting and sharing what you ate for dinner, because that's not moving the needle forward in your business, right?
Right.
Am I hitting some points on the head here?
Yeah.
Vicki says she doesn't understand Instagram. It's just like Facebook. It's just pictures, and Facebook's words. Right. Facebook, you see the words first and then the picture. On Instagram, you see the picture first before you see the words. So that's kind of how you can associate it. It's kind of just like Facebook. Need even learning how. She says people teach her how to eat. No, I don't need to know how to eat either. Got that one down. So on your social media in general, you need to have an action plan in place on what you're going to post. You don't just need to be posting random things. Have a plan in place. So inside of our membership group, we kind of go into a more deeper dive on this, on how you can create your schedule and kind of figure all that out. We might talk about that tomorrow in our live training that we do. But just have a plan in place and post certain things on certain days. If you want to talk about with your business, Kara and I talk about simplicity, automation, family, faith, and there's one more.
Creativity. I can't. This one.
We should know that.
I know. Crazy.
Hold on a second. I'll tell you.
That's why we have things down.
That's why we have what?
That's why we write things down.
We do. We have a calendar. We have a content calendar that we use. I can't remember what they are. It's going to bother me if I don't find it. Give me just a second.
Christy, all that paper.
I know, right? Okay. Organization, automation, simplicity, positivity, and faith and family. Those are them. That's them. I need to take that up somewhere so that I can see it at all times. So those are the things that we post about on our social media. So with your Instagram stories, if you have your 5 things that you want your business to be known for, you can theme each day. So on Mondays, you talk about simplicity. So you have a video showing simplicity. On Tuesday, you talk about automation. And then we have a video showing how we automate something. It doesn't have to be deep, huge, complex things. You just small tips and tricks that can help benefit the watcher, the viewer of your content. And the second thing I want to tell you about Instagram stories, this is super cool, just kind of an ingenious little thing to look at, is on when you guys know what hashtags are, right? Because we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. We talked about going and finding your hashtags that your followers follow and using those in your business so that your information, your content shows up when they're searching those hashtags so you can find more people. Anyways, on hashtags in your Instagram stories, you can type anything that you want. So you can type whatever hashtag you want to use. For example, if we want that piece of content to show up for women business owners, we can do hashtag women business owners. And then you can do this super sneaky, tricky thing is you can use the little eyedropper. Let me just show you. Will that be easier?
Yes. You're basically hiding it.
Yeah.
So you're hiding it. Did I say you're? Look at her. She's concentrating.
Damn. Okay. So when you type in the hashtag, you see that little dropper right there? It's kind of blurry, but this little first thing is a dropper. So if you click on that, you can pick which color you want. You see the hashtag? Can you see it a little bit there?
Mm-hmm.
See how it changes colors? So you can hide the hashtag to wherever at in the photo so that nobody can see it, so it doesn't clutter up your picture, but your story is still showing up when people watch that hashtag when they follow it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's super complicated.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. If you get it, I know that it makes sense.
Well, gee, thanks.
You always make me take my tech talk in my brain, my overwhelming tech, and you make me
dumb it down. What my business partner is saying is she's the smart one.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying my brain goes 100 miles an hour and you make me slow it down.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Vicki, you can use words or videos, pictures, plain backgrounds. You can use whatever you want in stories. You do not have to do the same thing every time.
Yep.
Vicki said she understands. I said it right then. Yay. Awesome. All right. Well, that's all we have for you today for our month of lives. We have a couple more days to hang out with you guys. We are so excited to give you a special treat if you are on our email list next week. So make sure you're on our email list.
Yes. And we will talk to y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.